I just heard on the radio. There was an incident at the pool of St. Edmund Hall last night, and they mentioned another one at Horsepath Track the night before.
What happened at the pool?
I want you to go over there immediately and find out what happened. Exactly what happened. I want a detailed report.
You want me to investigate?
Well, I can't go. You'll have to be my eyes and ears, Sam.
Okay.
Well, what are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Go!
You're up early. Give me 2 shakes and I'll have your breakfast ready.
Can't. I'm off to Oxford right now.
At your age, you need a good breakfast.
I'll grab something at school. Thanks, though. You're sweet.
Oh, Americans.
It looks like another paper was left this morning. Why do I get the feeling someone wants David to find out about these incidents? Here's my ID.
Let's take a look. Helena. That's a beautiful name. Beautiful name. Beautiful girl.
Thank you.
Seems to me we've got another Helena in residence. Let me see.
Don't bother. I know her. Red hair? Nice girl. Can I go up now? I'm running late.
Aren't they all? Go up then. Undergrad wing only, though. That way, only grads allowed up on their side.
Oh, all right.
There's always a hierarchy, miss. Way of the world, isn't it?
Flip-flops? With socks? He looks more like a German tourist than a pool man. Hi there. I see the pool is back to its usual color today.
Yeah?
How'd you get the dye out?
Well, whatever was in there, filters got it out by morning.
Did anyone take a sample of the water while it was stained?
What for?
To analyze it?
It don't matter, it's out now.
Yeah, that scientific inquiry thing is highly overrated. Did you notice any sign of tampering with the pool controls? Maybe evidence of someone putting something in the input system?
No?
That's helpful. Thanks. Are these filters the new ones?
No, I've just installed the new ones. Those are for the bin.
Were these filters in the pool when the water was stained?
Yeah?
The filters don't have dye stains. Maybe water-soluble dye wouldn't leave a trace. The filters don't have dye The water was really purple. I think I'll hang on to this. The water was really purple. I think I'll hang on to this. The clock was stopped at 11:42. That's about when the incident occurred. Nifty trick. Jeannie Smith is the girl who was at the pool last night. I wonder if she talked to me. Jeannie Smith is the girl who was at the pool last night. I wonder if she talked to me.
Yes?
Hi, Jeannie Smith?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Sam. I heard about what happened last night. I know I don't know you, but I wanted to ask you about the pool, if that's all right.
Are you a reporter or something?
No, I'm actually worried about a friend of mine. Can I come in?
I guess it's all right. You said you were worried about a friend?
Yeah. My friend is kind of a well-meaning prankster. I'm worried that this might be his doing. I'm really hoping not, but I wanted to hear more about it.
I don't know anything about your friend, but I can tell you this was not a prank.
Are you all right?
Yes, sorry.
Can you tell me exactly what happened?
I was getting ready to get into the pool. I was putting on my cap and thinking about something else, a paper that's due. Suddenly, the hair on my arm stood up. The air got very dry, almost as if the air was filled with electricity. I looked around, trying to figure out what it was. And then I saw it. In the water. It was awful.
How many people were in the pool at the time?
Just 2 girls, swimming. They were already in the water when I got there. I yelled at them to get out.
Did you know them?
I've seen them swimming before. Look, they had nothing to do with it. They were as terrified as I was.
What time did this happen?
I left to go down there about 11:30. It wasn't long after that. Maybe 10 or 15 minutes.
What did you see in the water?
No one believes me. I can't even describe it.
Can you try? I'll believe you.
It was like a shape under the water. You know how water is displaced when there's something moving through it? Only, there was nothing there. It was a human form, in the water, but it wasn't there. God, I know it sounds insane, but it was evil. I felt it. I'll never go near that pool again. I don't even want to be in this building anymore. I want to go home.
The shape in the water. Could it have been dye being pumped into the pool? It was dyed purple according to the paper.
No, that happened later. I saw the shape go all the way to the far end and then turn around, just like a swimmer doing laps. And then the water slowly changed color. Like this thing, this presence was staining it. I'll never forget it as long as I live. I'm sorry, but I really don't want to talk about it anymore.
That's cool. Thanks for being honest with me. Listen, it's none of my business, but you mentioned leaving school. Don't do that. Do you know how lucky you are to be going to this school? Seriously? I know you were scared, but I'm sure this was a prank. Even if it was a sophisticated one. It wasn't aimed at you. You just happened to be there. Don't let it ruin an opportunity like this. It's so not worth it.
I know you're right. Thanks, truly.
I'll see you. Someone is rigging these tricks, and it's starting to piss me off. Well, it's not going to happen again. Tonight's experiment takes place in the gym at St. Edmund Hall. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to catch whoever's doing this. Hi, this is Sam.
St. Edmund Hall Quad now, Chiquita.
Sure. Be right there. I guess they heard.
Hey, there's the wench. I vote for drawing and quartering her. Everybody in?
Leave Sam alone.
We all made our own decisions to join the experiment.
Not me. I was played like a fish on a line.
Like that would be hard. What do you know about the pool, Sam?
I know you shouldn't jump to conclusions. At least not yet.
Too late. I'm already deep, deep in conclusion land.
It really is too bizarre. For God's sake, once might have been a coincidence, but twice? It's getting a little frightening. I'm not at all sure we should go back tonight.
My mum wouldn't like it. What if we're implicated in these pranks, maybe even expelled?
Well, I find it exciting. That is, we might actually be doing something. Besides, Dr. Styles is counting on us.
I want to see what happens next.
I still think drawing and quartering Sam sounds like the best idea. Who's with me? Anyone?
Guys, can we not be hasty here? I agree with Angela. Whatever we do, we should do it as a group.
But I didn't...
Anyway, we don't need to decide right this minute, do we?
We have to decide before tonight. We're scheduled to go back there.
Yeah.
Why don't we meet back here at noon? We can make a decision then.
Why not? I have nothing better to do with my time.
See ya.
Noon.
We're going to be visualizing weightlifting tonight in this gym. I need to find a way to rig this place so I can catch this jerk red-handed. The gym closes at 11. I'll get here before then and hide. When they lock up, I'll be inside. I should rig something at the doors so that when the perpetrator enters, I'll know it. I'll need to pick up some gear at the Black Wand.
Good day, Miss Everett.
Hi. I need to pay for some items. There you go.
Your patronage is appreciated. Good day.
Bye. There. These flash powder traps are ready to go. Yeah, that'll work nicely. I'll set it up later after the gym closes for the night. There. Now both doors are covered.
Ah, Miss Everett. Lovely to see you.
Thanks. I need to talk to you about something.
Be my guest.
I need to talk to you about something that's going on with my employer, Dr. Stiles.
Yes?
He's running an experiment in the basement of Dread Hill House. There are 6 students, and he has us visualize exercising. It seemed harmless, but then things started getting weird. And I couldn't find any traces of dye at the pool, not even in the filters. But I'm not really worried about the pool. It's the track that's the real challenge.
Yes. Being a puzzle man, I find it most intriguing.
Oh, but it's not a puzzle. I know exactly what's going on. This is someone's grand game. Someone trying to get into the Daedalus Club. Obviously, there's a magician involved. The wind at the track and the shape in the pool were classic misdirects, distracting the witnesses while the lines were painted and the pool was dyed.
Naturally. One would think that.
Unfortunately, Stiles is the perfect victim. He's a recluse, and his published articles make it clear that he's a chump for the supernatural. If I got a copy of his experiment plan, anyone could have gotten it. Someone is using it to plot these stunts.
If it is a game, it's an original one. Brilliant, in fact.
Yes, I guess it is brilliant. Brilliant and awful. Do you know of anyone who might be designing a grand game right now? Maybe someone with ties to Oxford? You must know all the magicians in this area.
My dear, the club has members from all over the world and thousands of regular customers. There's always someone running a game. Indeed. A solution occurs to me. You yourself are running the game, and telling me is your way of alerting the Daedalus Club.
It's not my game.
Pity. I liked that solution.
But don't you see? People could get hurt. Dr. Stiles for one, but also students. The people who've witnessed these events have been terrified.
Oh, but being terrified can be thrilling. It gives one something to talk about in old age. In any case, it doesn't sound like any serious harm has been done. Not yet, anyway. But if it truly isn't your game, then I'd suggest you look at the other students in the experiment. You know what they say. There's always a plant in the house.
Of course. Of course, you're right. One of them has to be in on it. Thank you. I finished The Betrayer's Price.
Did you? Congratulations are in order. You might want to check the box again. One never knows.
I'll do that. $21. That did it. It's the Sea Railer Swole riddle from the Black Wand.
Smile for the camera, Samantha.
Hi.
I knew you were a magician.
I was just window shopping.
Yeah, right. They have some great stuff in there. I got some fake vomit for a film scene last week.
Lucky you. What are you doing here anyway? Were you following me?
In your fantasies, your hot-fevered sign-me-up fantasies. When do we start?
Forget it, Kinderman. And you didn't answer the question.
I was just shooting some B-roll, but excuse me for breathing. My mother never did, but that doesn't mean you can't. Hey, check out those eyebrows. Classic.
This new riddle sounds like it's about Alice in Wonderland. Maybe I'd better check this out. A street map of London. I'd really like to have one of those. I'd like to get this map, please.
It's £5. Thank you.
Dodo birds. I remember them from Alice in Wonderland, but I don't know what they have to do with Oxford. The card says, Alice's long neck in the Wonderland story was inspired by the fire dogs in Christchurch Hall. That perfect face whose smile to own. There are subtle letters on those teeth. Maybe they act like a combination lock. But what's the code? Got it. The University Museum. It must be a location in the game. Is that a dog or wolf? Were they ever that big? Unreal. Goofy looking, but cool. It sucks that it's extinct. The Daedalus Club logo. This is a game device. I'll just borrow this until I figure out how to open it. Man, do I feel stupid. That actually worked! It's a piece of the ideogram. Hogwarts? I guess part of the movie was filmed here, but where on campus? Hogwarts? This must point to a location in Oxford. Maybe someplace used in the film. I wonder where I could get that information. I should put the egg back before I leave. This may sound like a silly question, but do you know of a place called Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry in Oxford?
That is silly. Hogwarts is a fictional school attended by Harry Potter.
Okay, not good.
The Harry Potter films were shot on location in Oxford.
Really? Where?
Numerous sites. You might recognize Christchurch Hall as Hogwarts Dining Hall.
Wow, you really are helpful. Thank you.
I do try.
The dining room is closed today, for paintings restoration it seems. I may have to finish this riddle tomorrow.